Okay. Mm. Let me give y'all a couple seconds to get up in here. Today's message is not one that I want to linger on too long. It's not an energy that I want to be in for too long. Today's message um, is specifically surrounding the protection of children. And I have a channeled message specifically from said children. So I'll give y'all a second to get up in here. Mm. The Judgment card as I split the deck. And the pre-shuffle. Temperance card as I split the deck. And I currently have chills. Daughter of Cups. Okay, I'm going to start at the 2-minute mark. If you are entering this reading before then, thank you. All right, what's up, gang? It's your girl, Savy from Savvy Sentience, and welcome to today's almost daily reading. This is not a reading that I want to linger on too long. This is not an energy I want to stay in too long. But this is an important message, okay? If you all are new here, hello and welcome. Please make sure that you all do the things. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you are not new, welcome back. Thank you, gang. All of your efforts are greatly appreciated. Um, donations are pinned in the comments. The way to book personal readings is in the description box below. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just get into this reading. All right. So the channeled message, for those of y'all who don't know, I am a medium. And when I'm channeling energies, sometimes I will channel the dead. I will channel higher dimensional beings. I will communicate with them. I'm talking about angels. I'm talking about, you know, galactic entities. And oftentimes, sometimes, I will channel people who are still alive. Okay, the living. So that's exactly what happened today. I don't know if I can read the channel message exactly as it was given to me because YouTube will ding this video. But basically, this channel message came from children. And these children, I feel like it's a collective of children. I don't feel like it's children in any one household. It may be several children in one household. But I feel like I'm talking about several different households, several different families. But it says, we can't wait while you get used. We hate getting essayed. Referencing what I got was some women or some people who identify as women are endangering their children by keeping a man around them in the household who has an affinity for not the mom. Okay, affinity for not the mom, and these children are being harmed. Okay, a few names that may be associated with this. Just because I don't say the name doesn't mean it's not happening. So use your own intuition. This can be about a woman that you suspect this is happening in their household, children that you suspect that this is happening in their household. This reading will be confirmation for you. So even if I don't say the name, um, let this reading be confirmation for you to step in and do something, okay? So when I ask for names, the name Sylvia has been coming to me for weeks now. I didn't know what it was about, but the name Sylvia has been coming for weeks now. Also got Glenda, Bernice, Tasha, LaShonda, Tiffany, Clarice, Arnett, and the last name Carter. All right. Um, I do feel like there is a teacher here who may be watching this or who needs to see this reading, who suspects this of one of her students. This student's last name could be Carter. um, but I feel like this student is trying to reach out to you if you are this student's teacher, this child's teacher, trying to ask you for help and may not know exactly how to formulate the question or how to present it. This may be something that's uncomfortable for them, or they may be like very young and they don't really know how to explain what is happening to them. Okay. But the message says we can't wait while you get used. So this man is taking advantage of this woman. Probably a deadbeat, laying up in her house, eating up the kids' snacks. You know how they do, drinking up the Capri Suns and shit. Um, but when the mom's not around, he's getting into something else that he has no business to. And they say that they hate that. They hate what he does. Okay, when mom's not around. All right. So if you're suspecting this about a child in your life, please don't ignore it, because now they're coming to me and I gotta bring it to you. All right. So what's the overall energy here? The sun as I split the deck. So someone's trying to shine a light on something or trying to make something clear. We have the Five of Pentacles. This is poverty, lack, feeling left out in the cold. What I got with this is also a sense of sadness and being ignored. Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So like I was saying, I feel like there's a partnership or several partnerships. Women being in partnerships with someone. We have the Queen of Swords underneath and the Death card. Yeah, this situation, these partnerships need to end because it is negatively impacting children. All right. These children are feeling neglected, feeling left out, feeling unseen, feeling unheard. I don't want to use that deck. I want to use the Santa Muerte deck. So if you are suspecting this, again, like I said, step in. You are not tripping. This reading is confirmation. If any of those names or the last name Carter rings a bell for you, step in. You're not tripping. All right. Tell me a little bit more about the situation. Tell me about the mother. Tell me about the mother or mothers in this situation. Ten of Pentacles. So this mother is someone who tends to appear to be able to take very good care of her family. Maybe she does take really good care of her family. Kids show up to school, or I don't know if you're an aunt or, you know, someone else in these children's life. They seem very well put together, clean, very nurtured and taken care of. We have the Tower in the reverse. I feel like as far as their stability goes, this mother has never, like she's been able to overcome a lot of obstacles. Maybe there's been a lot of close calls as far as the family being taken apart. Maybe this mother has maybe endured a lot of difficulties, but she always seems to be able to hold it together. especially with this Ten of Pentacles here. Like, no matter what, she holds it together. She keeps the family together. She makes sure everyone is taken care of, even when there's moments that seem like it was meant to tear her apart or the family apart. Tell me more about the mother. Knight of Swords. Now, with the Knight of Swords, what I got from this instantly is that the mother is the type of person, though, who rushes into things. And that's falling right underneath the Two of Cups. So maybe she's in and out of relationships a lot. And she doesn't seem to think things through when it comes to her relationships. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords, please. Clarify. I heard Darnell. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. She's quick to give. Oh, okay. So this mother, she's someone who, in a relationship, she like lavishes her partner. And I feel like also I need to say that whoever her partner is doesn't necessarily have to be a male. They can be masculine females. They could be just dominant females. They don't even have to appear masculine. But I wanted to make it clear that whoever this other person is doesn't necessarily have to be a man, because women be on that bullshit too. But I feel like this person is quick to give to her lovers. And so that creates these people who she, takes on as lovers, see her as an opportunity, and they start trying to use her. Tell me more about that. And inevitably, these people become her burden, cause her more problems than they're worth. Tell me about these towers she's averted. Seven of Wands. I feel like she may have had to tussle a time or two with some of her partners. Maybe like narrowly avoiding CPS taking the children. Yeah. But I don't feel like there's any lack of love for the children. I just feel like she's blinded often by the partner she chooses. She doesn't see their true nature. She has a difficult time discerning. We have the Death and the Mother of Swords there. Like, her discernment may be lacking when it comes to love. I just heard dead in the water. Her discernment is dead in the water when it comes to some man or masculine woman, whoever it is she's dealing with. Okay, so tell me about the children. I instantly got sad. Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's some... Oh, poor babies. They feel very stuck. They don't know what to do, okay? So they're definitely at some type of impasse. They feel really trapped. Two of Swords in the reverse. In this specific deck, the scissors here that represent the Two of Swords, the blades are actually backwards, so they can't cut, okay? So, yeah, these children don't know how to stop what's happening, how to prevent it. Tell me more about the children. Ten of Cups. These children, though, they love each other. Like, these are kids. If there's more than one child in the situation, they're siblings that like stick to each other like glue. And part of the reason, outside of just like their love for each other, is, they are sharing a trauma. And they're embracing all that they have, which is each other. I feel like they're very confused about how their mom is allowing it to happen, but the mom is unaware that it is happening because she's blinded by the bullshit. Tell me more about the children. Oh, Lord, I can feel them. We have the Hierophant. What's this Hierophant about? For someone, these children are this is not everyone's story, but there's a specific group of children within this that are already in foster care with the Hierophant here. And they do travel together like house to house to house. And it's actually a foster parent who this is happening with. Clarify the Hierophant. Ten of Swords. I feel like they've reached out to someone of authority if it's not the foster care, or maybe if it is, whatever the case is. These children, they have reached out to someone who is in a position of authority, and they may have felt like they have gone unheard, or they may have felt like the person didn't do enough, or that a specific authority figure was a dead end. Tell me more about that. Yeah, nothing happened. Stagnation. Four of Pentacles. So these children have tried to reach out. That's crazy. They tried to reach out and nothing has happened. So I feel like that's why I picked up on it. Their message has to get out wider. And I feel like they don't have access to people outside of the initial authority figures in their life. And then their children. So they may not even know how to reach out to, people higher up in the foster care system. Like they may have reached out to their teacher and the teacher didn't quite understand or didn't know what to do. I feel like the teacher is not seeing the gravity of the situation. And so they don't know how to, go to the principal or to go above her head. They don't know what to do. So if you are a teacher, I think you need to be paying a little bit closer attention to what it is that your children are saying or doing, because they're not just upset about something foolish at home. They're not just, having a fit or whatever. There's something very severe and very serious happening behind closed doors in their homes. So please Lord, please pay closer attention to your children. These poor kids feel trapped and stuck. Tell me about this fucking predator. Yeah, Four of Wands. It's someone in the home, of course. Four of Wands. This could even be a spouse. Four of Wands energy is about harmony. It's marriage. It's, So this could be someone that, especially with the Hierophant present, this could be someone that the mother married. It doesn't necessarily have to be the children's biological parent, but someone that the biological parent married. Is someone within their home. This person is a disgusting manipulator. This is why the mother doesn't see what's happening. This person is also using the resources of the mother, which we stated earlier. This is just the confirmation with the Magician card. Tell me more about this predator. Okay. High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck right now. The last card that came out is the Sun card energy. So I feel like If it hasn't happened yet, it's about to happen. That who this person is going to be brought to light. And I feel like it may be brought to the mother's intuition with the High Priestess card. Right underneath that is the Five of Cups, which is regret and sadness. I feel like the mother is going to have a moment of enlightenment where she realizes what's going on. Eight of Swords energy too, and she's going to want to go to war on this person. But she's going to feel so much regret. She's going to feel like this is not a mother who doesn't love her children. I just want to say that. This is not a mother who wishes she never had children. This is someone who does love her children like tremendously, but she did not see. She is unaware of the person that she married. She's unaware of the person that she's dating and has in her home around her children. This person is extremely manipulative, a super gaslighter. Um, and I just feel like they're just like really good at this. So it's not a matter of like neglect on the mother's behalf. So if you are not the mother, if you are someone outside of the situation, please take it easy on her and support her in whatever way she needs. Because this was not just a case of intentional neglect. This was someone being so nefariously manipulative. This person, like con artistry is what they do. Like con artistry is life. So please don't take it too hard on the mother, because when she realizes what's going on, she's going to be hard enough on herself. And that's not what she needs. Okay. Yeah, but I think this may be a spouse or someone she was in a long-term relationship with. This person is very manipulative. And I feel like for some of you, you have met the person, and this, like, understanding this about this person, you're going to be like, I didn't ever suspect that so and so was that kind of person. Like, I want to say he, I feel like it's a man, but, or, masculine energy, but I really do feel like it's a man. Um, is the kind of person who has everyone fooled, not just the mother. So don't, like I said, be too hard on the mother, because this person is like Ted Bundy, like that level of charisma, that level of never would have thought, you know? Tell me more about the Magician in reverse. Ooh, karmic. Ooh, this is somebody who this person, like I said, it might have been a long-term relationship, but with the lovers and the Wheel of Fortune, this person could be a Sagittarius, could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but this may be someone who the mother has had many cycles with. They make up, they break up, they separate and get back together. There may have been talks of divorce. It never really happens. They always link back up. This is someone who the mother feels is a soulmate, but that's because that's how she's been manipulated. This person may have used, if she's a spiritual woman, like spirituality telling her that we're fated to be together, and the whole time he has plans for the kids, and that's just sick. Tell me about the Sun card energy here. Yeah, I feel like this person, when they are found out, they are going to be taken to jail. We have the Six of Wands there. That's recognition, success, or that could just be that the mother successfully recognizes this person as a child predator, or other people have finally realized that this person is a predator. and we have the hangman at the bottom of the deck. I feel like everyone's going to start seeing this person different. They're going to start seeing this person from a new perspective. There's going to be moments that they recap in their mind where they feel like, dang, I should have known then when he said XYZ, or when he did that thing, or I'm seeing, oh gosh, I'm seeing like this person is really handsy on the children in general, but it's things that people would brush off as like a father, just playing with their kid, like patting them on the butt or like on the pamper. Like you don't think nothing because it's a pamper, like. But no, the things that this person is doing is not friendly. It's not lighthearted. It's predatory. Okay, so I feel like people are going to start putting two and two together about this person. Okay, but I do feel like it's someone who manipulated everyone. No one, when they find out who this person is, they were going to be like, I never would have thought that he was that kind of guy. He was that kind of person. Okay, so I want to get some characteristics about this person from the toxic collective deck. And maybe this will help you identify who I'm talking about, or confirm for you that who you think it is exactly who it is. This person is an attention whore, okay? So what I'm getting with this, yeah, we have Leo energy here with the sun. I said they might be a Sagittarius, might be a fire sign. But this person does like the forefront. They do. Okay, so I'm feeling like they use the children in this as well. Like they're always at the sporting events, always cheering on the children, always saying like my kid, my son, my daughter, even though they may not even be the biological father. But I feel like they try to highlight how good of a relationship they have with the children. And this is why a lot of you never suspected that they were doing anything to these children. I want you all to pay attention to the children in moments like this. How the children are reacting to him putting their hand on the shoulder, or pulling them in close, like that's my boy type shit. Look at the children's face. See if they are happy by this kind of behavior. I feel like it would be subtle, because again, these children are victims, so they're not going to overtly be like, don't touch me. But yeah, pay attention to the children. Tell me more about this person. Is a cheater. Okay, so you may know that this person has cheated on the mother, consistently cheats on the mother. That may be the reason for the separations that they have gone through, for the cycles that they have gone through. Infidelity on the mother. Can't let things go, and they're showing it to me like in a playful way. I feel like if they have interactions with other adults, there may have been some uncomfortable interactions with other adults. Let's say, example, they had been at a barbecue or something, and another adult at the barbecue maybe had a seizure, and I don't know, okay, had a seizure and defecated on themselves. In a normal circumstance, a grown-ass person taking a shit on themselves would be funny, because like, how did you not know you had shit? But in a situation where this person is having a seizure, and then that's the natural body reaction. It's not funny because this person having a seizure. This person would constantly bring up that time that so and so had a seizure at the barbecue and shit on themselves, even though it's a sensitive topic that nobody wants to keep on remembering and talking about. This person will always bring it back up. That's what I got with that. The kind of energy that this person has, like they don't have a social media meter. They don't have empathy. They don't have a good. I don't know how to describe this. Y'all know what I'm saying. Like they don't. That's not the thing to do, and it's not acceptable. But they don't care, or they don't know, or it doesn't even register to them that they shouldn't even be bringing that kind of thing back up. Always want to argue. Again, and they keep on showing these things in like social settings because, like I said, I don't think y'all see this person for who they are because of how they are socially. And with the always want to argue, I feel like in conversations, same thing with can't let things go. Um, they will argue things down. Yeah, I don't have any discretion. But they will argue things down that are not even important anymore. Like, was that man's sock blue on that commercial we just watched? They will argue down, argue down, argue down. The sock was red. It was not. It was not. He had on red socks. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's not that important. And then he'll just wait for the next time the commercial comes back on. See, I told you guys that it was red. Like, we don't even care. It's not even. It's a commercial. Like, it doesn't affect anyone's life personally, but they always want to argue. They always want to be right. I feel like this is a person that has to always assert their dominance and be superior in some way, shape, or form. And that translates, with what's happening at home, like why they do what they do to the children, because it gives them a sense of power. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jessica. I'm so sorry if this resonates. I'm so sorry. But this is the message that Spirit gave me today. I like to have like fun and upbeat kind of readings. Um, but every now and then, Spirit drops a banger. And this person is really impulsive. Really impulsive. Does whatever they want when they want. Again, I just don't feel like they have any empathy or consideration for others. But generally, like I feel like the type of things that I described with their characteristics would be people who have close contact with them. Like I said, you would be at a barbecue with this person. Like, but people outside of that circle would view this person as like, oh, he's a good dad, or he's I see how he is with the kids. He seems like a great guy. But the people who know him a little bit more intimately may have reservations about him. And then, of course, the children who live with him know the truth about him. But again, if it hasn't happened yet, the mother is about to realize what is taking place between him and the children, and she's going to feel horrible about it because she missed it, because she was manipulated, just like everyone else is manipulated. Like I said earlier, this person has everyone fooled. Now, they have these characteristics that may be severely annoying to most people who encounter them, but they don't, at best, at worst, this person is an annoyance. But people just don't see this person as the monster that they are. But once it's exposed, they're going to go back to those times with these characteristics, with the attention whoredom, with the always wanting to argue, and they're going to start feeling like, oh, how did we miss that? Of course, that's why he's like that. Of course, that's why he always has to win the arguments. He always wants to be dominant over everything because he's a predator, because he's toxic as hell, because he's a disgusting person. Like, it's going to all make sense later. And unfortunately, with a lot of things in life, retrospect is when shit comes together. not during, and that's unfortunate. Okay, let's get some island time wellness about the relationship between the mother and this person. I'm gonna do a crystal spirit. Yeah, hallelujah. Yes, the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So, yeah, it's there's gonna be an exposure of this person. Things are going to come to light. I'm so glad that was the first card that came out. And when this happens, this will give the mother what she needs to finally break the cycle and move away. Um, Unfortunately, playing with her kids was the wrong thing to do. Um, but unfortunately, as well, that's what it took for her to finally break away from this person. Like I said earlier, this is not a mother who's neglectful of her children. This is a mother who loves her children fiercely and would do anything to keep her family together. Um, so finding this out helps her move on and close the cycle with this person. And girl with the snake, we're talking about a narcissist. This is an empath narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, just like the channel message said. Enable and boundaries. She's going to feel like she enabled the behavior, and technically she did, but it was unbeknownst to her because she was being charmed. She was being used. She was being taken advantage of. Once she separates from this person, bottom of the deck is the talking card. This person's going to want to talk. He's going to try to hoover her back, but he's not going to realize that he's gone too far. For whatever reason, I don't see justice here. I don't see... And that's so unfortunate. It happens so many times in a lot of cases like this where people are found out and they don't go to jail. They don't pay any consequences. Nobody wants to talk about it anymore. They just wanted to move on from it, and the police don't get involved, or like the justice system doesn't get involved. So unfortunately, from what I can see here so far, once he's exposed, she may not call the police, or somebody else may not call the police. Like, I don't see anything about authorities getting involved here. And that sucks. That fucking sucks. Tell me, Spirit, will this person get legal justice? We got the King of Wands. We got the Four of Swords in the reverse. I don't think it's going to be legal justice. I think it might be spiritual justice. The Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. I feel like they're going to have bigger consequences. And sometimes that's the best way for it to be. All Wands energy. I feel like there is going to be... So Four of Swords energy in the reverse is really restless. I feel like they may go on the run with the Eight of Wands energy here. They may get the hell out of Dodge really quickly. But I feel like, I love that they just showed me that. I feel like they're not going to be able to outrun this. So there may not be legal justice, but I feel like Spirit is going to be on their ass. They're not going to have another restful night of sleep for as long as they live. Tell me more about this justice. Hermit in reverse. They're going to be forced into isolation because too many people are going to know about what they've done. They're going to find it hard to find a place of peace. Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they're just going to continue throughout life to trying to find some type of peace. They're not going to be able to find it. In their dreams, they're going to be haunted. Um, and it's interesting because I don't feel like they regret doing what they do because this is what they do. But I feel like because they're a narcissist, that's what it is. Being exposed, being seen for who they are, their truth being exposed, and having to run all the time, having to hide. I feel like with the Eight of Wands energy, they may be exposed on social media, on the internet. The mother may tell the story, and she should tell the story. First name, middle name, last name, date of birth, aliases that he might go by, places that he may run to. He from Mississippi, but he grew up in Chicago, and he got family in New York. Like, truly exposing him. And I feel like no matter where he goes, some Spirit's so funny. As soon as I was about to say no matter where he goes, they played Where Everybody Knows Your Name, the Cheers theme. Like, no matter where he goes, somebody's gonna know his name and somebody's gonna be able to expose him. Aren't you that guy from the internet? That lady on TikTok was saying that you are a pedo. Yeah, that's you. And it's like no matter where he goes and gets a job somewhere, some little podunk town where he thinks no one's gonna know. And it just so happens that this little podunk town got this really big social media influencer who just happens to be from there. And she's like, hey, I saw your ex-wife's story and she said that you were this. Like, you are not gonna, this person's never gonna be able to outrun their new reputation. And that's what the justice is gonna be. So there may not be legal justice. This person may not be going to jail, but they're going to spend their life running, trying to run from their legacy now of a pedophile. Okay? So, like I said, I don't want to spend too much time in this energy on this story. I'm starting to get a headache. I need to eat. I'm glad that this person is going to be exposed. I'm glad that the children will eventually be safe. If this is resonating for you, please step in and intervene on the behalf of the children. Because they need you. And let's just get a postcard from Spirit and wrap this up because I need to go. Whew. All right. What do we have for the collective here? What would you like to say? Finishing off. Did I say I was going to do a crystal, Spirit? That's so funny. I said something about Chicago, didn't I? Like he's from Mississippi but grew up in Chicago. The phone call that I just rejected was a Chicago number. So that may be confirmation for some of you all that this person is running to Chicago or is from Chicago or has some type of affiliation with Chicago. I'm going to do a crystal, Spirit, then I'll read that postcard from Spirit. Then I'm going because I need to replenish myself. Seraphos Green Quartz 50 is the number, so change is upon ye. All right, so Seraphos Green Quartz Crystal, essential meaning is life on life's term, joy de vivre, and acceptance of our place in the world, heaven on earth, and what is meant to be will be. For some of you all, I'm feeling that it is meant for you to step in, it meant for you to intervene. As long as we are humans, we will face times when the only choice is to accept life on life's terms. But in acceptance of, but in that acceptance lies the most precious treasure, the gift of now. Surrender this moment exactly as it is and your heart will open, releasing what needs to be left behind as you join with the conscious universe on a journey of your own healing. Oh, for some of you all, this might be past tense, or I may be speaking to the mother, and it's time for you to go ahead and heal from this and leave behind the ordeal. Okay? Understand that something is wonderful is awaiting you, but you must first be in the present so that you can have this experience and receive the gift of recognizing that you are stronger than you know. When the wheel of fortune turns, you may look back on this moment as crucial for your growth, and you have the wheel of fortune in your reading. Your often unanswered prayers and unexpected twist of fate, wow, lead to the destiny the heart seeks. Trust now in this process of acceptance. Trust that the conscious universe has your back. All right. So, the Wheel of Fortune and Fate, like all of that was just mentioned in this card. So, whoever this reading is for, I feel like this crystal spirit was specifically for the mother, telling you that even though the events were unfortunate, um, I hate to say this because people just don't understand. Everyone has a path, and the events are fated. There's very likely nothing that you could have done differently that would have prevented this because things happen exactly as they need to. And I know that it's hard to understand because of the nature of the events of this reading. The trauma that the children have endured is going to shape the people that they become, shape the healing. The healing is going to shape the people that they become. Um, it may, for some of them, spark a sense of purpose for them, making them, maybe go towards law enforcement because this person doesn't seek legal justice, or go into like child protection services because they want to prevent what happened to them. And again, like, I understand that it's so fucked up that things like this happen, and that things like this can even be destined to happen to a child or to any person. Um, but on a spiritual level, you have to understand that we sign up for it. Before we get here, we sign up for it. And I know that a lot of y'all are not going to understand it because you're going to be like, who the fuck would sign up for that? But it definitely creates within you some type of passion to change the world and to change the systems and to change, the lives of many people. So while the change comes from discomfort and from trauma and from, negative circumstances, it ends up being for the greatest good. Yeah, so hopefully y'all understood that, and hopefully some of you all are not so traumatized that you couldn't even hear it. And if that's the case, then it just wasn't your time to hear and understand that. You still have more healing to do. And at some point in your life, maybe it'll make more sense. Maybe it never will. But it is what it is. You got to take life on life's terms. And that was the message of the Seraphos Green Quartz. All right. So the postcard from Spirit says, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Hello? Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. Some of y'all need to tell on this person loud and proud over social media. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you, loving, and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results, miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful blessings and achieve your dreams. Loving you always. I love how postcards from Spirit always align with the reading. Tell your truth, mother. Tell your truth, sister, aunt, whoever you are. Tell on this person. Tell what they did. Tell what they're doing. Tell their first name, last name, middle name, social security, if you know it, I don't know, birthday. Tell it to the internet. Never let this person hide. Empower yourself. Okay? We may not be able to change the past and what was done, but we can prevent it from happening. The thing about predatory people is that 9 times out of 10, the reason why they're still predators for years and years and years, in spite of the fact that a few people knowing who they are, is because nobody's talking. Nobody's saying anything. Everyone wants to sweep things under the rug. It's best if we don't even talk about it. And what that does is give them a sort of protection. It shields them from consequences and judgment. And so if we all start talking about the predators in our lives, they run out of places to hide, just like this person will. They will always be exposed, and their life will be torturous. They're going to be too preoccupied running from their karma, running from the people who know about them, that they won't have time to harm anyone. Shit, they're not even going to be able to sleep. They won't have time to take care of themselves, much less commit any more atrocities. So start talking. All right. All right. So that is the message for today. If it resonates, I'm so sorry. Once again, Jessica, I'm sorry. But there's something you can do about it. Victimhood is a choice. Okay. You can also choose to stand up and not be a victim. Choose to be a survivor. Choose to be the person who does something about it. Okay? So, I'm wishing you all love and light. Go get right. Personal readings can be booked at SavyCynthia.com. Until the very next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you all the very best. Healing, love, all the things, all the positive energy. Okay? All right, I will see you in the next one.